What's good, gang? Welcome back to this new video. In today's video I want to talk to you guys about something I realized the last couple of days. I was talking with one friend about some struggles I go through with my goals and my plans, and then instead of him telling me how things work and how he solved those problems, he told me to read this book. Yeah, this book. And then I ordered it immediately, and then I started reading it yesterday, and I found it so interesting that I finished it today. I kept on reading and thinking, and it gave me an understanding of something, that the whole journey of life is about understanding oneself. And if you understand oneself, if you understand you will gain so much power because you know your worth. But then I read in this book, it's also about understanding not only yourself, but what things in you can cause. Like emotions, we have them, but we don't understand them, and we don't know what the impact they have on our thinking. And I think every human being is born with a superpower, and that superpower is the capability to think for yourself. But we are not learned how to use critical thinking for yourself. So, for example, at school, you will learn what other people tell you, and you learn to memorize those things, but you will not learn to take the things they say and to think for yourself about those things, to find a solution or make it better or anything else. That is a capability you will miss the rest of your life, because then you have to figure it out yourself. And if you cannot find those realizations, you will live your life in a clouded and negative way. Because if you understand your emotions and understand your thoughts and what they can inflict on you, you will be much more careful about the way you think, the way you act, the way you do. And I really think that you always have a choice. Like in failure, you can choose to stop doing what you want to do just because you failed at it once. But that's a negative thought. If you choose to think positive, you will see that you will find a solution to fix the problem you made before. Failure is only temporary. Let's firstly focus on the fact that most of the things that are negative in our lives are temporary. Like a feeling, a thought, emotion, all those things are temporary, but we look at them as like big things that you cannot overcome. If you prison yourself in those thoughts, you will not achieve anything because you think you are not worthy. If you understand self and the power of emotions and the power of thought on yourself, and you use positive thoughts to influence your life, you will always seek for an opportunity or for the outcome you look for or you want. Let's focus together on being more positive, to understand oneself and how to gain power over your thinking and over who you are and who you want to become in life. I think we are so much troubled and so much clouded by fear, insecurities, all those things. But all those things also start within yourself. It's your way of thinking about how you are or who you are. I really think if we are looking inside and we understand our capability of thinking, that it is limitless and that you always can find a solution. It only depends on how bad you want to find one. It's all starting within yourself. I always thought I would not be older than 18. And look at me now. I'm 24. I have made a lot of mistakes, and I also have been lost in the negative thoughts. But now I realize and I understand that all those things, all those failures, all those negative thoughts are coming from me. It's not something that was already there. I brought those things to life by thinking negatively. Now I use all those negative moments, all those bad feelings, all those moments I didn't understand my emotions or who I was and what I was capable of. I can now change to motivation for myself to not let that things happen to me again. And I'm really, really feeling that my purpose in life is to let you guys understand how your mind works. But not like telling you guys, you have to figure it out yourself. Because without self-understanding, you will never reach the knowledge you need to have to carry this state of being. I really think if you choose for yourself to only let positive thoughts rule you, you will always find a way or a solution to succeed. If you imprison yourself with negativity, negative thoughts, negative everything, you will chain yourself to the ground and you will never find your own capacity to change that around and make it positive and make it work for yourself. Like Invictus, you're the master of your faith. You're the captain of your soul. Use that. You can choose to think positive. You can choose to try and push yourself through hard times by being positive. In every dark pit there is a bright light, and all we have to realize is that we are our own light. For example, we learn this so much in so many different things, like yin and yang, the negative side of your thought and the positive side of your thought. The one you feed is the one who conquers you. Please understand that all the power within you is coming from here, and your understanding from what's happening here will give you more power to push forward the things you really believe and what you want to achieve. In this video, I just want to make clear that you have the power to control your mind, to make it count for something you really believe is important or possible. Think positive, because it all starts within yourself. All the doubt is coming from your mind. You choose to give doubt the space to rule your mind. But you also have the choice to vanish those thoughts and make those positive. I would never be on this point in life if I never endured failures, hardship, pain. All those moments have led me to the point I am right now, of the understanding I have right now. You are capable of doing literally anything you want. You make the thought, you act towards that thought, and it becomes reality. That's your power, and it's for every individual the same. But let's understand ourselves first, and understand our emotions, understand our thoughts, before we start moving towards goals. Because if you do that first, you'll be much more self-secure, much more powerful with words, much more conscious about which steps you have to take or you want to make. Let's get this fact straight. We have the capability to think. But why are we again and again and again not choosing to control that mindset? you can choose to think positive. You can make a difference in what you do by just thinking the right way. But we don't understand thought. We just think that is something that comes with life. But when you understand thought and who you are, everything in life becomes more easy because you are self-secure, you are feeling powerful, you are feeling worthy. All those things will get you to a better place. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I really am trying to show you guys my realizations, my journey in life on the most authentic way possible. And I don't claim that I understand all and everything, because that's impossible. But I'm just trying to make this place a better place, to share my knowledge, to share my mindset, because I think it's very, very important that everyone at least knows his worth and what he's capable of, and that everything is possible until you unleash your thoughts, until you understand who you are, understand what you feel and what certain things in life do to you as a person. Instead of telling other people how to live life, instead of trying to control other people, just try to control yourself and look at possibilities to make the world a better place. Find a purpose you want to wake up for in the morning and push towards that purpose, because that will give you much more fulfillment than living in the shadow of someone else or not trying to be who you are. I really hope there is a smallest possibility, a smallest chance that I have helped you today with this realization. And if not, I will try to do next time. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If so, like the video, comment what you think about it. And if you want to keep in touch with the journey of life, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.